Looking forward to some great weather next week. As it's hard to believe the 20th anniversary US 27 Motor Tour. And in the studio to talk about it is Ed Knisely, who's helping organize some of the local stuff here in Coldwater, and also tour director Kim Davis, who's on the line with us this morning. Kim, when this idea got cooked up, 20 years ago with this thing, you ever think it would continue on for so many years and be as popular as it is to travel all across the state of Michigan?
Well, that was Craig's hope. The founder of the tour, Craig Parrish, passed away in 2021, but he had always hoped that it would flourish for years and years and years. And I'm really humbled to that people just keep coming back and wanting to keep his dream alive.
Yeah. Well, it's unique because, again, so many different stops and so many different cities as you guys go from Indiana to the northern part of the state of Michigan with this. So that's kind of a cool piece for people that they could do the whole thing. They could do pieces of it. And I think that's what keeps people coming back, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That and the fact that we have police escort from one town to the next. I think we're the only tour in the state that does that. And it's kind of cool to stay together as one big parade and have people in towns waving at us as we go past.
All right, so kind of walk us through what's the time frame for the tour next week then?
Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday we are in Coldwater, and and Coldwater is the only town that we are there for 2.5 days. It's really fun, really fun. And then from there we go to Wednesday night we go to DeWitt, and then Thursday morning we start off in DeWitt, and we do 5 towns in one day, which is our longest day. We do St. John's, Ithaca, Alma, St. Louis, and end up in Clare. And then Friday we go to Harrison and Grayling, and then Saturday Gaylord, Wolverine, and then end up with a end of the road party in Sheboygan.
Yeah, and they hop into the state. Now, do you include Indiana in it this year? Because I know in years past you've done some stuff in the Angola area too to kind of kick it off.
We go to the little town of Waterloo.
Okay.
And they have lunch for us, and then we come right back to Coldwater and have a big party at Performance Plus.
Yeah, and Ed Knisely in the studio to talk about that. So that's coming up on the 18th of August. Ed, this gives, again, great location for right there on US 12 to welcome everybody in and to tell us what's going to kind of happen that night.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff lined up. Performance Plus has come on as a tour sponsor for the whole tour this year, so they're going to have a entourage following us along and setting up tents and giving away giveaways through the whole week. Also, they have a band this year coming in. It's a blues rock band that's out of the Lansing area. That's name is Frog and the Beef Tones. They have opened for other groups in the past, like Molly Hatchet and Blue Oyster Cult, Rare Earth, and the Edgar Winter Band. So they've got some notoriety in the area, so that should draw in some people. But it's going to be a great night. We're going to have food trucks, and we're going to have a big mural on the side of the building that the cruisers can pull their cars up next to and get their picture taken with. And they're going to have a lot of giveaways. And I don't know if I'm supposed to mention it or not, but the Performance Plus's car wash there might be open for free car washes that night for a few hours. So it's 5 to 8. They told me maybe not to mention that, but maybe I did.
So that's going to be on Tuesday the 18th and going on all there. And free entry for people just to show up.
It's free entry, and we have a lot of area supporters of the cruise here. On Monday night, we'll be at Kilgore International, which is out on the west end of Coldwater. If you've been around Coldwater for a long time, it used to be the J. Olds building. So that's like 5 until 8 there. Then during the afternoon on Tuesday, we have a thing out at the Adventure Zone for all our cruisers to come out and play on the go-karts and things for a while. And then on Wednesday, we meet at the Broadway Grill, who puts on a huge buffet for us, which is really awesome. And the Coldwater Visitors Bureau has been really great working with our tour all this time. And Deb Prater, we got to give her a big attaboy because she's worked real hard for the tour, and I think she's
retired
gonna
now.
be retired.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping she'll still come and help out maybe during this week in the future because she does have a soft spot in her heart for our tour, I think.
Well, a lot of fun, and for this tour, it's so friendly in each one of the towns, as we said, and for those cruisers to get together again from all over the state, all over the region, to kind of get together and trade stories and make new friends, right?
Yeah, we have people come as far as North Carolina and Illinois to be in our tour. It's becoming quite a regional event that people are gravitating towards because we're more laid back. A lot of the power tours and things like that, they're like hot rods and they do burnouts and things like that. And we're kind of older people and we just cruise along and we appreciate the old road because that's what Craig wanted. He wanted to boost the economies of these smaller towns that the interstate bypassed. So.
I remember talking to Craig 20 years ago when this thing first got started, so it was kind of interesting, the dream that he had to get this way. Kim, is there a spot folks can go to get all the information, like a website or somewhere they can pick up all the information about this?
Yes, then go to old27motortour.com, or we do have a Facebook page that's quite large and gives information daily of what's going on, and any questions that you can also IM me from the Facebook page.
Okay, great stuff. Well, we'll look forward to seeing everybody in town next week, Monday through Wednesday, before you head north and flood the state of Michigan with cars. What are you going to be driving, Ed?
I have a 66 Chevy C10 short box fleet side pickup, and my wife drives an 86 Trans Am.
Okay.
We also, one thing I didn't remember to mention is we collect school supplies every year for one of the town's schools. This year, Coldwater is our school. Okay. So if you're coming Tuesday night, bring some school supplies so we can help the school get them stocked up for the year.
Oh, very cool. Kim, are you driving in the tour this year?
Oh, yes. I'm driving an Oldsmobile Grand Tornado.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Listen.
Great love for Oldsmobile, so I'm very honored to be able to drive this car.
Well, and it's a Michigan thing, so that makes sense too, right? Yeah, the Oldsmobile plant up in Lansing, so great stuff. Kim, thanks. Ed, thanks, and we'll see everybody down there. The big first part of the week. If sometimes people haven't heard about it, they see all these cars in town, and go, "What's going on?"
Right.
Well, now they know what's going on. The old 27 Motor Tour that rolls in Coldwater next week.